Okay, in this lesson we're going to talk about PDF. PDF means portable document file. It's one of the many file formats. Let's see what are its main advantages. I imagine that you have already experience with PDF. PDF is the file as if it were printed. So it's let's say an electronic version of the printing of the file. So you will not have access to all the cells in case you produce a PDF from an Excel sheet. You will not be able to modify it using the tools belonging to Word in case you produce a PDF from a Word file. So you have more or less the piece of paper in an electronic version. What are its advantages? Well, first of all, that it's very difficult to be modified. This does not mean that it's impossible to be modified, it's only very difficult. Some people with a proper technical skill can do slight modifications to your PDF, so don't believe that your PDF is unmodifiable. The other advantage is that everybody can look at it simply having a free PDF reader program. While if you produce a file in Excel or in Word, another person, in order to take a look at it, must have Excel or Word or other word processing or spreadsheet processing programs. So it's much easier to be used by other people if they have only to take a look at it. Usually you produce a Word or an Excel file, and at the end you produce a PDF when you have fixed, so it's more or less like printing it. The other advantage is that the result looks the same on every computer or device on which you're looking at your PDF, while for Word or Excel file it may not be this thing here. The two major programs associated with Adobe PDF are Adobe Acrobat Reader and Adobe Acrobat. They both are produced by Adobe. Unfortunately, they share a similar name, but they are very different. Adobe Acrobat Reader, it's free, and as the name suggests, it's good only to take a look at the PDF. Nothing else. Well, you can do very minor modifications, but usually just rotate some pages maybe, but nothing else. Adobe Acrobat, it's its big brother, and can produce PDF and modify PDF. Adobe Acrobat is obviously not free, it's a commercial software. Here at University of Bolzano we have installed Adobe Acrobat, and therefore we will use Adobe Acrobat to produce PDF files. Probably on your computer at home you have only Adobe Acrobat Reader, so you are able to take a look at PDF file, and you must use other alternative methods to produce PDF files. Well, in order to see how to produce a PDF file, I suggest you to look at the Produce PDF video, okay, which is a video explicitly built on a computer of the university, so you will see how to produce a PDF file on a computer of the university. So all this part, starting from file print up to tool security and encrypt with password, are on the Produce PDF video. Do we have some alternative method to produce PDF if we don't have Adobe Acrobat? Well, yes. Here on File, Save As, you have the option to save as PDF, but as I say in the other video, don't do it at exam. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it sticks. So there are alternative methods to produce a PDF. Moreover, you can install some free alternative to Adobe Acrobat. For example, let's see on Google, alternative PDF creators. Okay, you can see list of PDF software. PDF Creator is the most famous alternative software. There is a long list, as you can see here on Wikipedia. So you can install many other alternative PDF creators. They don't work so well and are not so user-friendly as Adobe Acrobat, but it's a good alternative. Okay, let's go on to other document format. The main document format for Excel files is XLSX, which means Extended Excel, which is the default way to save files. so save as, you usually save in XLSX. There is another alternative, XLS, which is the old version. You can see Excel 97 up to 2003. It's possible to save also in this format, but maybe some formatting options, such as conditional formatting, which we will see in a few minutes, will not be available. If you instead receive an XLS file, now this file is XLSX, but let's suppose you receive an XLS file. Let's create one. So I open open with, no, I cannot open with Excel. I open Excel, I drag this file inside, and now I save everything as XLSX, XLS, sorry. Okay, I have saved this file as XLS. Now this file is an old Excel file. If you receive an old Excel file and you want to convert it to a new one, the thing you have to do is don't go to save as and choose the new format. It's much better to use the convert that you see here. Okay. Some new features are disabled because you're working with an old Excel file. You click on convert, Excel asks you to shut down and start up again. Okay, done. Okay, the file is in the new format, XLSX. The old format has been deleted, so you don't see any tab delimited XLS anymore. Okay. You have also other way to save file, plain text. We have seen how to import plain text file. You can also export plain text file. Why exporting plain text file? Well, maybe because you are planning to import your data in another program which does not accept Excel file format and wants absolutely a text file format. Some programs want a TXT, other CSV. CSV means comma separated value. Let's see how to produce it. It's very straightforward. File, save as, and you have here a long list of TXT files, usually this one, TXT MS-DOS, or even better, TXT tab delimited. If you choose this one, you are going to produce a tab delimit, so your table will be converted into a tab delimited text file, something we have already seen. Very similar is the CSV, which means comma separated file. It's a file where each column is marked with a comma. So let's try. Let's call it my example .csv. I save it. Excel is, whenever you save in a TXT or CSV format, Excel warns you that features, for example the font, are not saved, only the data are saved. You say okay, close. Excel warns you, don't save. Okay, may I take a look at it? Oh, I didn't save it at the end. Okay, reopen, file, save as, CSV. Ah, yes, it's here. Desktop Excel. Ah, okay, yes, it's here. Let's close Excel completely. Okay, let's take this file on my computer, at least. It looks like an Excel file. So if I double click, I will open it with Excel. But let's look at it, how it is really. So right click, open with, and open it with Notepad. Notepad. Okay, can you see? It's basically column, semicolon, column, semicolon. Well, okay, it's called comma separated file, but a better name would be semicolon separated file. Okay, depends on the separator that you have set. Okay, so it may be the semicolon, it may be the comma. So opening it with Notepad is the best choice to look at how it really is. Okay. So unless I tell you anything, please use this format here at the exam. Okay, let's see how to apply formatting to your sheet. I don't spend too many words on formatting. If you're planning to do on manual formatting, if you're planning to do a strong formatting of your tables, usually the best idea is to import them inside Word. If you are planning to do a strong formatting, it's because you are planning to insert your table in a book, so it's a good idea to import them inside Word. Otherwise, here I will teach you only how to do automatic formatting. The first one is format as table, so home styles format as table. So open the usual file, example.xls. Take any table, this one for example. Format as table. And you have here a long list of possible way to format it. Okay. Excel tries to detect automatically where your table is. Especially Excel tries to detect whether your table has headers or not. In this case, yes. Because if it has headers, the headers will be displayed in a different format. Okay. You can see. Very fast. Okay. How to remove a formatting? Because you can note that you have also this tool here which helps you a little. How to remove a formatting? Well, always here. Clear. And you remove the formatting, with the exception of this tool here that remains. It's a tool useful for filtering or for sorting. Okay. Well, if you want to remove it, it's not a problem. It's written here, data filter. So go to data and filter. Oops. Okay, we must set the range. And you remove the filter. Okay. It's something we will see later. So applying a basic formatting automatic, it's very, very easy. There is nothing else to say. Let's see how to apply conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, it's the dynamic form of formatting where the color or the format of your cells changes according to the value they contain. So it's dynamic because it continuously changes whenever you input new data or you change your current data. Let's see where it is. Home style, it's here. Okay, you can see you have a lot of different conditional formatting. For the moment, select the entire column C, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. Okay, you can see many different ways that you can apply conditional formatting. For example, I would like to highlight all the cells which are larger than 8. So greater than, you type 8. Okay. It's highlighted in red. If you want to highlight in other things, in green, for example, you press OK. And you will see that all the cells which contain a number larger than 8 have been highlighted in green. I don't have any idea why also this cell has been highlighted. It should not, because it doesn't contain any number. But Excel has this mysterious behavior. Okay, whenever you want to remove, it's dynamic. It means that if this 3 becomes 9, it will be automatically highlighted. So it's dynamic. Well, if you want to remove a rule, we will remove them always, just to avoid having overlapping rules. You go here, clear rules from entire sheet. Okay, let's see other rules. Less than, it's obvious, between also. Go here to nationality, conditional formatting, duplicate values. Very useful in case you have a long list and you don't know how to spot duplicates. Well, in this case, all my list contains only duplicates because every nationality is present twice, but you just need to put here Danish. Okay, you can see Danish becomes immediately white because it's the only Danish people here. Okay, now undo. Remove, please, the rule. Okay, these were rather easy. Let's see how to change a rule that has already been applied. For example, suppose you apply less than 6. Okay, and now you want to change this rule without deleting and reapplying it. Well, you just go more or less in the range where the rule is valid, or you select the entire range, much better. Manage rules. With manage rule, you can take a look at the rules which are applied to the cells you have selected, and in case modify them or remove them. Okay, you currently see that to the entire column C, you have applied a rule which highlight which for the cell smaller than 6 they appear in this format. You can delete the rule if you don't like it, okay, or edit put a new rule but manually, or edit the rule. So you can modify cell value, specific test, dates occurring, no blanks, less than, greater than, etc, etc. You can also change the format as you prefer. Don't you want red, you want blue? Okay, okay, apply. Okay, you can also select new rules. If you select new rules from here, you will not have the automatic rules. You have to build the rules entirely for yourself. Okay, you can see you have to build the rules from here entirely for yourself. Okay. Just as an exercise, please in column go to logical. Let's see. No, logical, no. Yeah, go to logical, and in column D, select the unique. I want to highlight the unique items. So in column D, I want to highlight not the duplicate items, but the unique items. So how to do it? Conditional formatting, highlight. Well, you have duplicate values, unfortunately. You don't have unique values. So you try to build up the rule yourself. You can do two things here. You build a rule for duplicate, and then you try to invert it, or you try to build up a rule for yourself. So, format only cells that contain. Okay, format only unique or duplicate value. It's here. You don't choose duplicate, but choose unique. You set up a format, for example, fill in blue. Okay, and you see that unique values are filled in blue, while repeated values such as 25, which is repeated, 50, which is repeated, are not formatted. Okay, now please remove the rule. Okay, let's see the other rules. We will go through all of them. So select always available quantity. Top, bottom. You can select the top 10 items. It means the largest 10 items, the smallest 10 items, the largest 10% of the items, the smallest 10% of the items which are above average or below average. I think this kind of rule is very straightforward. There is almost nothing to say. Well, let's just make an example. Above average. Okay, done. You don't know what the average is. So if I ask you at exam, please highlight the values which are above average. I don't want you to write here average and then build up a rule which highlights the values which are above 43. No, it's not valid. You have to highlight automatically the values which are above average. Now clear the rules. Let's see, top 10%, very easy. You can, obviously, it's 10% is suggested, but you can modify, you can highlight the top 15%. So don't get scared if at exam I ask you the top 25%. Okay. Okay, top 15%, only 2 items. Okay. Clear rules from entire sheet. Okay, go to column F. Data bar. Data bar, it's easy and it's nice to see. Choose anyone, the one you prefer, pink. You can see, you see on the top of the above the number, you see also the bar, a bar which represents how large the number is. Okay. If you want to see only the bar and not seeing the number anymore, manage rules, edit rule. You have here many options. One is show bar only, which, as you can see, displays only the bar and not the number. Other options are the color. You can change the color. You can make also change the fill and the border. So free fill purple and border black. Okay, you can see. Edit rule. Okay, currently the bar goes from the minimum to maximum, so the minimum will have a bar almost 0 and the maximum, this one, will have a bar almost full. You can decide to change it, okay, to other strange things. So the bar goes from 10 and this changes the bar. So 10 will have a bar of 0. Okay. Now we'll see the other ones. Please remove the rules. Color scale. Color scale is identical to bars, really identical, with the difference that you have colors. Okay. And you can use a 2-color scale or a 3-color scale. Let's start with a 2-color scale, which may be this one. Okay. So yellow are small values and green are large values. You can see you have the entire color scale. You can, as usual, manage rules and change it manually. Especially, you can change manually the type of color. So if I ask you to go from violet to red, which is not present in the menu here, you can do it manually from violet to red. Okay, this wonderful color scale. Okay, let's see other options. No, you don't have other. Again, here you can change the value, but it's very rare that you do it. So the value for which it's completely purple and the value for which it's completely red. Okay, you have also 3-color scale. Now delete the rule. Apply. Okay, a 3-color scale, which is here. A 3-color scale, for example, this one, green small values, yellow intermediate values, and red large values. Okay, let's choose it. Okay, it's identical to the other one, nothing strange, but you have 3 values. Okay, 3-color scale. Where yellow, it's applied usually to the midpoint. Okay, so the central values. Also here you can change the values as you like. For example, going to this strange purple up to this strange yellow brown and go to this gray. Okay, let's build an horrible color scale. Okay, a dark color scale. You have problem spotting it is the smallest and the largest is this one. Okay, clear the rules. Last one, icon sets. Okay, also this one identical to data bars and to color scale, with the difference that you have icons. Okay. Choose, for example, the 3 traffic lights. Okay. Also here you have some are 3, some are 4, some are 5. Okay. This one seems different, but it's identical. So this one and this one are identical from a technical point of view. The only thing which changes is the small picture. Also this one. Okay, 3 traffic lights. Oops, let's enlarge it. The traffic lights put on the side. Also here you can decide to avoid seeing the number and taking a look only at the traffic light. So manage rules. Edit rule. Show icon only means that you will see only the icon. Okay. Here we have to do some little exercises. First of all, let's see show icon only. So you see, okay, show icon only shows only the icon. I remove it and shows the numbers. Okay, now some little exercises. Can you see that by default, well, apart from the fact that you can choose really any icon individually, but by default, Excel displays the green icon when the value is above 67, but not 67 number, 67%. Yellow when below 67% and above 33%, and red when below 33%. The first thing I may ask you to do is to display the values in the other order. So green when the value is below 33%, yellow when the value is in the middle, and red when the value is above 67%, which is honestly more logical. How to do in this case? Well, you can do it manually, taking here green, taking here red. Okay, oh, much better. Reverse icon order. Okay, and the icon order is immediately reversed. You can see it yourself. Green for low values and red for large values. Another thing which I commonly ask here is to display a green icon when the value is below 20. Not percent, 20. Really, 20 euro. Show a yellow icon when the value is between 20 and 50. And show a red icon when the value is above 50. I repeat, 50 euro, so 50 as a number, not 50%. Okay, so let's try to do it. You hear when the value is above, let's take strictly above 50, but 50 as a number, not as a percent. Unfortunately, as soon as you click number here, it becomes 0, so you have to retype 50. Here, when the value is strictly above 20, you choose number, the value disappears, and you have to retype 20. You have to go somewhere with a mouse, because otherwise this doesn't change. Okay, so read it again. Green when the value is smaller or equal to 20, yellow between 20 and 50, red between 50 and above. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, apply. You can see this one has become yellow because it's between 20 and 50. Okay, these are the basic changes that you can do. You will obviously do exercise with the teaching assistant, and I suggest you to do some little exercise to become confident with this tool, which is rather easy to use. You can apply several different formatting to the same column. For example, let's apply another one, and let's highlight the duplicate values in green. Okay, you can see two formatting to the same column. Okay, obviously too many formatting becomes a chaos. Let's remove everything. Okay.